For those of us who are in the know, and I don't mean ignorance either, I mean for those of us who really truly comprehend what's going on today, we see what's going on right out in front of our very eyes. And it's very troubling. I was riding down the road the other day, and I continue to keep hearing Hillary Clinton's leading in the polls. Hillary Clinton leading the polls by this many points, that many points, that many points. And I'm sitting there shaking my head. You got to be kidding me. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. There's no way that this woman could be leading in the polls, considering the email scandal, the Benghazi murders, and I can go on and on and on and on. Just the line, and then the they're being literally caught, the Democrats, with their hands in the jar with this Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and all but stealing the Democratic nomination from Bernie Sanders. And then what I tell you folks about the Bernie. Did you feel the burn on the Bernie? Bernie done made out like a fat cat. And the first thing he did after receiving all those campaign contributions, which he's going to get a whole bunch more as soon as he get out of office, is bought a real nice house up there in the East. I mean, a big one. Woo-wee, a nice one. But anyway, hey, it's politically incorrect for me to say a lot of things that I am going to say, and I'm going to continue to say, and I don't care about being politically correct. I care about telling the truth, because the truth always sets free. So anyway, Zero Hedge reports. Now check this out. What's going on is that there's something in the polls called oversampling. It says new Podesta type email exposes playbook for rigging polls through, check this out, oversamples. Now what does that mean? Earlier this morning, we wrote about the obvious oversampling bias in the latest ABC/Washington polls that show a 12-point national advantage for Hillary. Like many other recent polls from Reuters, ABC, and the Washington Post, the latest polls included a 9-point sampling bias towards registered Democrats. All right, and watch this. Methodology. The ABC News polls was conducted by a landline and cellular phone October 20 through the 22nd, 2016, in English and in Spanish among a random national sample of 874 likely voters. Results have a margin of sampling area of 3.5, including the design effect of partisan divisions that are 36, 27, 31% Democrats, Republican, Independents. All right. Of course, while Democrats may enjoy a slight registration advantage of a couple of points, it is nowhere near the 9 points reflected in the latest polls. You know why? Because it's called manipulation. It's called coercion. It's called dealing with the dumbed down American populace, because if they continue to keep hearing Hillary's winning in the polls, Hillary's winning in the polls, Hillary's up this much in the polls, Hillary's up in the polls, they know that psychologically this is going to have an effect on you. Then when you go to the polls, guess what? You know, I know they keep saying, man, it just ain't no chance for Donald Trump to win, or Jill Stein or Gary Johnson, and in your subconscious mind, they keep drilling it into you, you're going to go and vote ping, Hillary. That's what they're looking for. Of course, while Democrats may enjoy already that. Meanwhile, we also pointed out that with huge variances in preferences across demographics, one of the easiest rigged a poll by over-indexing to one group versus another. As a quick sample, the ABC WOW poll found that Hillary enjoys a 79% or 79-point advantage over Trump with black voters. Therefore, even a small oversampling of black votes of 5% could swing the over poll by 3-4 points. Moreover, the pollsters don't provide data with the democratic mix of their polls, which make it impossible to fact check the bias and convenience. And of course, you know, then Zero Hedge, they do a real good job and stuff, because they put the demographics and everything on this page right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, with somebody like me that's not as smart as these people right here, you know, they really have to come down real low in order to get me to understand, to comprehend, because I'm just a simple-minded man, and I don't get all that mumble jumble and jargon and stuff. So I have to actually sit and study this thing. Oh, and then it finally clicks. I go, oh, I see what they're saying now. I get it. So in other words, bottom line is the polls are rigged. And they're psychologically playing around with your mind Because when you look at the amount of people that goes to these Trump rallies and steal at these Trump rallies, opposed to the dismal amount of people, if they even show up at all for Hillary, they got you believing that even the cockroaches, the rats, the pigs, the turtles, and the deers even voting for Hillary. They got it already in as a fix, man. It is utterly amazing the manipulation that they use and the coercion they use against us on a daily basis. Don't fall for that mess. Educate yourself in everything that you do.